Executive editor of Consumers Checkbook, Kevin Brassler, joins us again. Good to see you, Kevin.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So what's the biggest warning you have for people who are booking online?
I'd say the biggest warning in terms of hotel bookings is if there aren't photos, do not book at that hotel. And also scrutinize the photos that they do display. A lot of them these days, they're taking pictures of gift baskets and the lobby, but not necessarily giving you good images of the rooms. I recommend you actually go into review sites and look at photos that have been uploaded by guests, because those would give you a truer picture. And dig into reviews, especially the negative reviews, but be cynical. I mean, a lot of reviews these days are generated by the hotels themselves. They're fake reviews. This continues to be a really big problem. Fake reviews on travel websites.
Right.
I look at the negative ones, but even then with a cynical eye. Like a lot of times they'll complain about the breakfast. Oh, I don't eat breakfast. I don't care about that. I want a clean, quiet room.
Got it.
All right. And veterinarians finding great care for less.
Yeah, so we evaluated several hundred veterinarians here in the Chicago area. We surveyed our members and asked them, about things like thoroughness of care and do they try to keep costs down and can you get appointments easily. The good news is that veterinarians as a whole, these practices for the most part rated really high. That people are really satisfied with the care that their pets are getting. There are still some that didn't do very well in that department. They had veterinarians that reported they just don't listen or they try to drive up costs. We separately did our own undercover price shopping of these practices for 6 common procedures and found huge price differences from practice to practice. So, and you say, well, I want the best care for my pet. I don't want some cut rate place, but that's not true. The practices that quoted low prices typically were highly rated practices. There's really no relationship between price and quality when it comes to veterinary care.
All right, here's some places that got some top ratings, and they're all over the place. Downers Grove, Itasca, Arlington Heights, Burr Ridge. Oh, there's a lot of them here. You can really find one in any neighborhood there.
Yeah, I think these are the ones that rated highly for quality and price. But on our list, more than 100 veterinarians got our top rating for quality. The good news is a lot of these practices do good care, that people are really satisfied with them. The problem is what veterinarians got their lowest ratings for in our surveys was cost. Some of these places,
can be so expensive.
It's incredibly expensive. And so it's worth, I think, using our ratings will help you pinpoint lower cost places. But also, I think it makes sense to ask about costs in advance and maybe even get a second opinion. I mean, for our own healthcare, we do that. But for veterinary care, that's a rare thing.
All right. How about paint jobs? Hire a pro or do it yourself?
Yeah, well, I always say hire somebody to do this. The reason so many people take it on themselves is it's just a lot of manual labor, and that's what you're paying for. Our best advice is we do have ratings of painters also. I think the main thing is to get all the terms in a contract. Have the work specified in a contract. A lot of these painting outfits, they're happy to give you a friendly handshake and promise to take care of all the details. That they're going to start on time and they're going to supply the paint and they're going to put on a certain number of coats. But I think it's better to get it all in writing.
All right, and computer stores.
Yeah, I mean, I keep getting asked these days a lot about buying devices because of tariffs. People are worried prices are going to shoot up. We haven't seen that yet, even when tariffs have come and gone, and really all these devices are made abroad, right? That for the most part, stores are still selling stuff that they had in their warehouses before there was even talk of these tariffs. But I do think that if you need a new laptop or a tablet, if you think you're going to need one in the next 6 months, I would say go ahead and pull the trigger on that purchase. But do shop around. We found really big price differences from retailer to retailer for the exact same models. It's pretty easy to do. You can just go online and search for stuff these days, and search engines will throw out results in terms of prices. And then the other thing we found is don't overbuy. The most expensive component of computers and tablets is the chip. And these days, if you're just answering emails, even if you're streaming video on your computer, you don't need the latest, greatest chip.
Yeah. Well, good to know. Go to checkbook.org/WGN/free. Content will be free until June 20th. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.
You.
Time now for Around Town.
Hey, Anna.